Hello, welcome back to AJX Extras, where today we are looking at the Block Wars teams for this weekend and making our predictions on who will win the event. It is the first major event of the year, very excited for that. I would say, obviously, there was Pandora's Box, but I would say this is the first major event of the year, considering it's Block Wars, major. How would you say you got Block Wars and then Block Wars Origins? Interesting. Anyway, we go into this. I guess it's just Block Wars, right? I should say I am not a pro. I'll preface by saying I'm not a pro at Block Wars. I tend to watch Origins more. But, if I get anything wrong or say anything stupid, then correct me in the comments section. That's the only way I can learn. Anyway, let's go on with these teams. We start off with the Red Comets, where we have Pangy, Roscumber, Smallish Beans, Solidarity, and Fire Breath Man. It's really cool to see Roscumber join the event. Because I've known them for a few years now through SMPs and so on. So it's really cool to see someone like that get into this event. And this is a sick team overall. Smallish Beans and Fire Breath Man is obviously a very asked for duo in MCC. And then Solidarity and Pangy, also good at the game. Honestly, everyone here is pretty good at the game. I've seen Roz practicing on MCC Island. Obviously, different games, but so I think this team's pretty strong. I'll be honest. I think they're going to do really well. Maybe an early contender for my team to win it. Anyway, on to the Orange Fighters here, and we have a Mario Odyssey team. I believe all these these two both do Mario Odyssey hide and seeks from memory. So that's a really cool team alongside Mr. Cat and Krinios. But it's a pretty solid team. Mr. Cat and Krinios are obviously going to be our two heavy hitters. Small Ant isn't bad at the game. I know a lot of people, if you watch I think it was my TwitchCon EU predictions, I was like, Small Ant's going to be amazing and in MCC. But I stand by it. He's pretty good at the game. So, yeah, I think... It's a solid team. Not sure how incredibly well they're going to do. I certainly feel more confident with the red team. But yes, on to another very good team, the Yellow Thunders. I think this team's very strong. I think they're going to do pretty well. Shadoon's obviously going to be taking the lead. X-Shatter isn't too bad at the game. Ghosty Fruit is pretty awesome as well. They've been teaming with Shadoon quite a lot. Good trios. Thank you, Angry Birds Gamer. So yeah, I think this team will do solidly. I expect them. They're a little bit of an underdog for me, to be honest. They're a little bit of an underdog, so I'm going to put that out there. Then we have the Green Giants, our first alliteration team, if I'm correct. Fruitberries and Prince Sam is obviously a well asked for duo, as you can see with hashtaggy down here. But overall, it's a very, very cool team because I know like Ruben hasn't been in a main event before. I think they've been in like rookies. So to see them here is cool. Gumi is obviously awesome, and I haven't seen Gumi in an event for ages. And then Paulson Maid, they're pretty sick as well. So it should be a fun team. I don't think they'll do too badly though. I have a lot of faith in that team. Now on to the Aqua Archers. Again, we're going through alliteration. I love it. Wolfie 5-Up, obviously incredible duo. This is the most Block Wars team ever, basically for me. Rainho and Sleepy have played with both Wolfie and 5-Up before. I don't think ever together. So it is like the most Block Wars team I think I've ever seen. I expect them to do well because of that. None of them are particularly, soaring at the game. Is that rude to say? None of them are like Shadoon Fruitberries level. But Wolfie probably takes that mark and will probably carry them. And obviously him and 5-1 in MCC Twitch Rivals as well, which I'm surprised. There you go. I was looking for Angry Birds Gamer's tweet there. Then we go on to the Blue Bandits. One thing I will say is I love these, but I always think every team's purple because I just see the background. Talking of purple, we have Purpled and Koreway. What a scary duos! It's gonna be interesting to see how they play together. Obviously, those two are the carries for this team. I'm sure everyone else can do pretty solidly. They're all competitive gamers, so when we see that in events, we usually see them do well. I'm looking for angry. There you go, scary duos. That's exactly what I wanted to see. But yeah, I think the Blue Bandits have quite a good chance because of that. We then have the Purple Phantoms, obviously very Minecraft-esque team. Sneak Saga and Joko don't really play Minecraft too much anymore. But yeah, very, very good team in terms of, I don't think anyone here is weak. I think they're all pretty solid players in Minecraft. So that's another reason I'm sort of like, you know what, this team could do well. I suppose it depends on how Radoons performs, because Radoons can either do incredibly well or sometimes not so much. And then the final team, the Pink Knights. I love this. I love this this logo so much. Lagundo, Clownpierce, Evbo, of course, the big pull. Seawart Gaming and a Cookie God. I think again very solid throughout. I don't think any of these players are weak. Interested to see how Evbo does because I think they are pretty good at the game. Obviously, the main thing they are known for is parkour, civilization. I don't need to tell you that. And it's like such a sick person to add because of that. But yeah, I suppose we don't really know the skill when it comes to events, but I think they're pretty solid at the game. I don't think it's all for show, parkour civilization. I do think they can crank out some 360s whenever. So I think it's pretty awesome team. Pretty awesome team. If I was to go for, I'm just going to give a top 3. I do think the red comments are going to win. Then I'm going to go Aqua Archers, who will win the final. How do I feel about Purple? In terms of this team, I think they'll come about 7th. I'm not going to say who's last because that's just mean. You know what? I put them as my underdogs. I'm going to put this team in 3rd. So yes, there you go. I'm going to go Red Comets to make Fernandes with Aqua Archers. And then in 3rd place, I'm going to go Yellow Thunders. Green Giants just behind maybe. Anyway, that will be enough for today. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully it's going to be a sick event. It's the first of the year. I love events in January. Because there's not many. Like, when it comes to December, there's loads. So the fact we're just chilling in January, pretty good. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and peace.